Greetings to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Shexa's YouTube channel. Please, if you are new to this channel, make sure you click on the subscribe button, the red button that appears at the bottom right corner of this content. Like, comment, and share with your colleagues, family members, and anyone else whom you think can benefit from this YouTube content. I think I've been receiving some requests from a number of my audience about some practical revision questions which they want me to help them with. So today what we're going to do is we're going to cover some questions that I've received from my audience, and let's just open the requests from here. Let's just search the YouTube channel and let's see. Let's just click here.
Click up is the fastest growing.
Right, I think the request is in the comment section. If you open this video, the 2021 CUIT112 ITCA Excel past exam question, you will see that there is a question listed here by it's actually a number of questions. Wow, I didn't know. I just read this part. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to move along with these questions. I think this person took these questions from a past exam paper. Question 1: list the steps you take to create a new folder in documents folder. Right, so without wasting time, I want this video content to be very long. I want it to be very short as it can, but giving you the exact output or the exact answers that you are expected to provide. So before I give you the answer for this, I'm sure there's a video with an answer. Let's just let's open the channel and you will see this is the channel, right? Let's just click here and search. What do you want to search? The question is saying create a new folder, so let's just search folder and press enter. Right, how to create a folder, move files into a folder, and zip a folder. So this is the video. So I will just keep the link and I will paste it in the description. If you check in the video description, you'll find the link to this video so that you learn more about creating a folder. I don't want to waste much time. Talking about these things. So right, so you find the video, you go through this video so that you get a full understanding of how to create a folder, move files into a folder, and zip a folder. This will give you a solution to this question, which is saying list the steps you take to create a new folder in documents folder. So here this video is showing you how to create a folder, so you will learn from that one. How can you permanently delete a folder? I don't think I do have a video for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a folder in documents. So let's just say you have let me close all these. Right, you open your file explorer, this one, and then once you open your file explorer, you go to documents, you right click, you say new, you select folder, You have now created a new folder, but you are supposed to give it a name. So let's just say my folder. Right, press enter. You've created a folder here. So that's the question. These are the steps that are required. So what you will be required to do is you write how to perform that. You move to documents, you right click, you select new, you click folder, you give a name of the folder, then you are done. Now if I want to delete this folder, let's just say right click on it and then click on delete. It has been deleted. But if I open my desktop, you can see that in recycle bin my folder is there. So I want to delete it and just restore it. I can restore it, and if I go back to documents, you will find my folder back again. So if I want to delete it permanently, what I will do is the folder. What you need to do, let me open on screen keyboard. So what I do is, if I click and press delete, it's deleted, but it's not permanently deleted. It still exists in. So to go to keyboard, let's say I was here. To open the desktop, you can say Windows T, then just open the recycle bin. You will see that the folder is still there. You right click on it, you restore it. If you go back to the documents folder, you will still find it there. But what you want to do is permanent deletion. You click on it, on the folder that you want to permanently delete, then you press shift and then delete. It will ask you something like this: are you sure you want to permanently delete this folder? Then click yes. Now if you open you go to desktop and open this recycle bin, you will find that it's not there. So shift delete, that's the shortcut, keyboard shortcut to permanently delete a folder or anything that you want to delete. Somebody might say, after creating a folder, if I want to delete it, you right click. Maybe let's just do it. Let's go to documents. Right, I will show you another way of creating a new folder. You just say Control Shift M. Let's click here and then say Control Shift M. Okay, let me just try it. Control Shift M. Right. So if you press Control Shift and N, you have a new folder. So let's just say that's the name that I've given to it. If you want to permanently delete it, I'm showing you another way now. What you can do is you can delete it and then follow it to here and then right click and delete it again. Right click, delete. It will ask you, are you sure you want to permanently delete this folder? And click yes. And I will show you another way of creating a folder again. Another way, you just open the documents folder and then here you will see a new folder icon or button. You click on it, a new folder is created. You give it a name. Give it a name. You are done. So that's how you create a folder. That's how you create a folder. I think we have answered this question from this guy. This question 1A, 1B, we are done with it. Then question 1A and 1B. Let's now look at question 2. Set 2 computer devices that enable a computer to achieve each of the following. Here what is being asked is something that is very simple. We are just being asked to list input devices here, processing devices here, storage devices here, output devices here. And this is simple. Input devices, what do we have? We have the keyboard. And what else do we have? We have the mouse, which is the one that I'm using here. What else do we have? So here you have to think about it in a very wide manner, or you have to think outside the box. By this I mean you are supposed to think in this way. Accept input. What kind of input am I asked to input into the computer? We have sound input, we have characters, we have images, we have videos, we have a lot of data types that can be accepted by the computer. So to accept sound, which input device do I use on a computer? I use a microphone to accept sound. So a microphone is an input device. What do we use to accept what? Text. To input text, we use a keyboard. That's common and very normal on your mobile phone. If you want to put text, if you want to text somebody on a WhatsApp application or text message, you use a keyboard. What do we use if we want our computer to accept video input? We use a camera. So a camera is an input device. What else do we use? You know what we are covering here, we are saying state 2 computer devices, but that's the question. What if this time it comes asking for 4 or 5? That's why I'm giving you a number. And even if it comes and asks you for 2 or 3, you will have a list of choice, or you have to remember just a few from a list of more. Right, so we've covered input devices. Now we have process data. So processing devices, we have what do we have? I think I have something. Yes, let me check it. Let me check it. Right here, I have something for you. So let's just play this animation, and we can see that we have input devices feeding into the processing unit, central processing unit, and then the central processing unit feeds to the output devices, and also it feeds to the storage devices. So let's just play it so that you can see how it goes. Mouse and the keyboard, these are the two devices, common input devices, feeding into the processing unit, which is called the central or the microprocessor. And the microprocessor is giving out data to output devices, and we have storage devices. And we can see that we have 2 examples of storage devices, and we have 1 example of output device and 1 example of a processing device. So this is a simple structure, or a simplified computer hardware components, a simplified block of main hardware components of a computer. So that's this item here. And when it comes to us answering this question, processing data, what have we seen processing? It's a what? It's a microprocessor. We also have microprocessor. It does all the mathematical operations or the logical operations. The mathematical operations mean, or we are referring to addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, and so forth and so forth. And then in logical operations, we are referring to comparisons, like is 3 greater than 7, is S equal to S, is S equal to capital letter S. All those comparisons are the ones that we are talking about. So all these operations, they are done by a microprocessor. And that is what we are calling one example or one computer device that enables a computer to do data processing. We also have what is called the graphical processing unit, GPU. The GPU, it does the processing of anything to do with graphical or to do with the graphics. That is, we are referring to images, videos. So if you want to edit a video, you make sure that we have a strong graphics card. That's the graphic GPU, graphics processing unit, or graphical processing unit. That's the one that you use to process data related to anything that is visual. So those are the two examples that I can give, and then if you have more, you can list them in the comment section. And then we have another item that we are being asked here. Let me check. Right, we have another item that we have here. Store information. Right, to perform data storage, what do we use? Let me just save this. See, this is what is happening. Right, let me just save it as and browse to desktop. That's okay. Now, the storage devices. To store information, we use memory cards. What else do we use? Hard drives. What else do we use? USB, flash drives. What else do we use? DVDs, CDs, online storage. That is storage as a service. With Google Drive, we have Mediafire, we have OneDrive, Microsoft OneDrive. We have a lot of storage devices that we can use, or storage technologies. Then to output information, you still have to think about the data type or the type of information that you want to output. If you want to output sound, you use what? A speaker. If you want to output text, you use what? A screen. If you want to output videos, you use screen as well. If you want to output, what else do you output? I think those are the main ones, the main output, the main data types that we can output from a computer. We have sound, we have text, we have visuals. Those are the three main ones. So sound, speaker, visuals, visual display unit, that is the screen. And then sound, visuals, and what? I'm forgetting the third one. Anyway, but those are the devices that you can list when you are asked about devices that you can use to output information. Then we'll go to question number 2. Describe the main functions of the following tabs found in Microsoft Office PowerPoint. Right. We have the animation tab, with the slideshow tab. So you have to remember all these. Let's assume that you are in an Excel. So let's just open this and insert a new slide here. And what we are asked to talk about is what? Let me go back to here. Animation tab. So the animation tab is this one. So the animation tab, what do we use it for? To preview our animations. That's number 1. Right? To add animations. We can add animations, and this is the list of animations that we can add. If you click on add, you will see this list. This is the list of animations. I think we've used it. You can preview, you can insert animations, you can reorder animations, you can apply timing on your animations. All these are the functions of this animation tab. So I think we are done with animation tab. Describe the main functions. 2 marks. You must have been given more than 2. Slideshow. Let's open slideshow. And what can we do with slideshow? Slideshow. You just click there. That's in your mind, because you want to have this maybe. So you have to click this in your mind and then think about start slideshow. So slideshow tab is used to start my slideshow. That is from the beginning. You can start it from the beginning, or you can start it from the current slide, or you can open a custom slide where you can show only the slides you choose. Right, so that's one function. You can set up your slideshow. That is, you can do rehearsals, you can record your slideshow, you can hide the slide, you can set up the slideshow. That's number 2. Number 3, you can choose the monitor to display your presentation. You can choose here. If you have 2 screens connected, you can either choose automatic for the application to choose automatically, and then you can choose to say I want my presentation to run on primary monitor, or you can choose to use presenter view. So those are the 3 main functions of the slideshow tab. But within those, we can list these 3. We can list all those. We can list all those as well. So 2 marks, we are done. Then we have transition tab. Let's open PowerPoint. Transitions. Right. Transitions. You can preview your transitions. You can apply how a slide moves from one slide to the other. So these are the transitions. We can apply timing to say I want my slide to take this much time. I want to apply these timings to all my slides. You can apply sounds to your slides. Under transitions, you can advance. You can choose to advance from one slide to the other automatically just after a specific time. So that's what you can do on transitions. So 2 marks is nothing for you if you know what you're doing. Then, given that your colleague is editing a PowerPoint slideshow, how would they run slideshow from the slide they are currently editing? We've actually covered this when we were talking about slideshow. So the first thing is you click on slideshow. Let me show you how it's done. Click on slideshow. Let's say I'm currently editing this and I've typed currently editing here, right? And I want to do what? What was the question? Editing a PowerPoint slideshow. How will they run slideshow from the slide they are currently editing? Okay, from the slide that I'm currently editing. Right, so what I do is I click on slideshow and then start the slideshow from current slide. Start slideshow from current slide. It begins from there. But if you want, you can also click here at the bottom right corner. There is an icon or button that is used to begin slideshow from the current slide. So I've given you the two methods, or maybe you can say Shift F5. Let me open my keyboard. You can say, let's say you are editing this, and you say Shift. Oh, I do not have function buttons here, so I cannot show you. But if you press Shift and F5, let me test it here. Shift and F5. Shift and F5. Right, it opens. So that's it. That's it on this this question. Let's go back to questions. Right, question number 3. We have covered all that. Let's go to question number 3. List the steps taken to insert. I think you wanted to say insert a picture watermark into a Microsoft Office Word 6 months. Okay, let's open Word. I do have Word open here. This is just a question that I want us to do next time. We'll cover that question next time. Let me open a new Word document. Let's just say Word and then blank document. And our question is asking us to do what? It's asking us how do you change? Okay, list the steps you take to insert a picture watermark. So what you do is to insert a picture watermark, you go to design and then you click watermark and then custom watermark. And then from there you select picture, select your picture, you work offline, you choose a picture. Let's just say I want to use this as the picture watermark, and then I can apply it. The moment I applied it, you will see that it's now there, and I click OK to close there. So I now have my watermark available back there. So I think we are done with that. I want to move as fast as I can. How do you change a page orientation from portrait to landscape? Portrait to landscape, portrait to landscape, portrait to landscape. Okay, let's open a Word document. Which is that one. You click on layout and orientation. It's in portrait because portrait is the one that is highlighted. You can click on landscape. It's now in landscape. You're done. That's it. Let's go back again here. List the steps you take to write subscripted text in Microsoft Office Word. Subscripts. Let's say you want to say x to the power 5. Let's say you want to say x subscript. Okay, subscript, that's oxygen. Or oxygen is written like this, but this 2 is supposed to be a subscript. So you click on and you click on this x. It's now a subscript. But if you want a superscript, you can say x to the power 2. You can say x and then you write your tool here, you highlight your tool and you click on superscript. Text equal to here is oxygen. So that's how you do, you write such items. How do you change portrait that? List the steps you write subscript, we are done. We've also covered superscript. We've covered superscript and subscript as well. So with the aid of a diagram, illustrate 3 network topologies. This one is very easy. I don't want to waste much time because I do have a video content that covers topologies. So you click on, you open the Shexa's YouTube channel, you go on to search here, you just say Topology and press enter. You will see a video, right? Network topologies, and their diagrams are already available there. So network topologies, mesh, star, ring, pass topology, network topology. So let's not waste time for working on this. I'll just give you the links in the description. So make sure you open the description and you find the links in there. You find the links in there. Start. Right, that's fine. Let's go and define URL, protocol, and domain. I think I've covered this as well. Let's just say URL, press enter. Protocol. Do I have protocol video? You may know what, right? Computer networks. Yes, you can open these computer networks, but let me define these things for you. URL stands for Unified Resource Locator, and Unified Resource Locator is a link that is used to locate a resource. For example, a video is a resource, so this link is the URL to get to these channels. So this channel is a resource. If you want to get this video, this link is, if I paste the link there, that's the URL, that's the unified or unique resource locator. It's locating my video. So if you press enter, you get directly into this video. So that's a URL. And protocol. A protocol is this is the protocol, HTTPS. So a protocol is more like the steps that are being followed by the browser to access this resource. So the protocol that it's using is hypertext protocol secure. Hypertext protocol secure. So that's HTTP. Let me just check if I'm sure, if I'm correct on HTTP. HTTPS stands for hypertext transfer protocol. So HTTP, that's the protocol. So it's telling us that what we'll be getting is of type HTTP. If we have another, let me give you another example of a protocol. We have FTP, file transfer protocol. So those are the protocols. File transfer meaning to say it's a protocol that is used to access files. That's a protocol that is used to access files. And then we have domain. A domain. Let me open CUIT's website. Let me just say CUIT.is. Right. So the domain name for this website is CUIT. So CUIT is the domain. So the domain is the name of the computer. Is the name of a computer that is available on the internet, or the name of the computer that is available on a network. So that's a domain, and we can give an example of this CUIT. We also have Supersport. So Supersport is the domain name for the computer that is hosting this website. So CUIT is the domain name for the computer that is hosting this website. I hope you are fully getting what I'm trying to explain to you here. So I think I'm done with you here. Differentiate between right click and double click. This is simple. I think this was a bonus question for you to get all the 2 marks. Alright, right click is when you click on the, let me just open a mouse here. Mouse image. Right, when you click on Fana needle. Alright, let me click on this one. Right, so you can see from these images that we have the right click and the left click. So generally we can give the first difference, that is the left click is used to select, right click is used to pop up more options, is used to pop up more options. Right mouse, if I right click, I get options. If I click, I select something. If I click, I select. Let's just say select there. If I right click, options. If I click, I open. Alright, so that's the difference between right click and double click. Oh, it's right click and double click. Okay. Right click, it gives you the options, right? And then double click is the left click. So the first difference is right click, it's done on the right mouse button, and double click is done on the left mouse button. That's the first difference. The second is right click, it gives you options, and double click opens a file. Those are the differences. Outline the procedure for creating a folder in File Explorer. I think there was a big mistake here. I think we've covered this on this question. So outline the procedure for creating a folder in File Explorer. I've given you all the options, and I've also given you the video that you can watch to get full understanding on creating folders. And the video is right here, which is this one, how to create a folder. You can open that link and watch the video. So let me just do this list is already available in the description. Differentiate outline procedure. Assuming you have already logged into your CUIT student portal, list the steps to access notes uploaded on the portal. I do not have a student account, so I would have showed you how to do this. Submit an assignment on the portal. I do not have this, but generally what you need to do is you log into your portal, access uploaded, notes uploaded on the portal. Then after logging in, you open VLE. After opening VLE, you click on the module that you you select the module with the notes uploaded. Then in the module you find the link, and to click on the link you download the files. If you want to submit, you click on the assignment uploaded by your lecturer, and then when you get there you get a button which asks you to upload the assignment. I think this was a bonus as well, because you have been doing this for so many modules, so it's just easy. It's easy. You just have to remember what was I doing when I was submitting assignment for this module. Then you write that. Explain the following Windows OS system tools: disk cleaner, backup, scan disk defragmentation. Okay, I think these are the last ones. These are the last questions that I have here. Right, assuming you have already logged into CUIT student portal, list the steps to access. We've covered that. Disk cleaner. Okay, so disk cleaner, you have to open your file explorer, right? But before we do the practical of doing the cleanup and the backup, scan disk defragment, let me explain what these things are. Disk cleaner is used to remove files that are not necessary for you, unnecessary files that are eating up storage space in your computer. So disk cleaner is removing unnecessary files. Let me give you a literal example. When you are in your house and you have bought a new laptop, it comes with a package. You open up the package and you remove the laptop. You need to throw the package to the bin. That's the cleaner. If you buy rice or you buy a lot of things, you put the packaging somewhere once you are done using the contents inside the package, and then the backup is just saving your data or files somewhere else. That's redundant, to make sure that if you lose your primary data, you can revert to it, or you can still have the files through the use of your backup devices or any kind of backup that you would have used. Scan disk is used to check for errors on your disk, for viruses on your disk. This one is just like somebody visiting dentist, or visiting a medical doctor, or visiting those centers which test for HIV. You are not feeling anything bad, but you just want to check. You just want to scan yourself. So that's the scan disk. But if you are not feeling well, you can still visit those people, because they can help you in checking and scanning your body. So if your disk is acting up, you may need to check it or scan it, and so on and so forth. Then disk defragment. Disk defragment is more like we are rearranging our files in a chronological order to ensure that processing speed is as fast as possible. So this is done by through the use of a tool that we already have, and the tool is available. I will show you. So what is happening is, if you have your things scattered all over your room, and if you want to find one of the objects, you will take time. But if you know that your items are in a proper order, it won't take time for you to locate the item. So that's it. I will show you now how to do disk cleanup first. So to do disk cleanup, you open your file explorer, you click on this PC, you right click on the disk that you want to do the cleanup, you click on properties, you click on disk cleanup. That's the process. You are done. Then for defragmentation, you click on tools, then you click on optimize, then you click on optimize. It will start to optimize your disk. Then if you want to do disk checking or disk scanning, you click on other tools, you click on check. It will start to scan the drive. These processes, they may take time depending on the size of the disk that you want to work with. So I think I've covered all the questions that were given by this guy, Jeremiah Nube. Thank you very much, Jeremiah. You have helped a lot. May God bless you for giving us these questions. I'm happy that I have actually helped someone. If I have helped you, please give a comment in the comment section. And if you have questions, let them come in through the comment section, or you can send them to my email, which is normalin@gmail.com. I think I've received one of the question papers that we are going to revise in future. So thank you very much for attending. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you are new, make sure you subscribe. If you are not new, comment, give me likes if you really like the content that I'm posting on this YouTube channel. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.